my stance throughout these 6
No,
months. So.
and as you should.
So it's not even anger anymore. It's like, okay, well, explain that. Oh, an accident. Oh, Jesus Christ. Y'all are bad. Y'all have a lot of accidents. Y'all need
They have a lot of accidents.
Y'all need to calm down. Yeah. Oh, a lot of accidents and so many investigations.
Yeah. Pretty sure the only 2 accidents you didn't have were that one time you shot up your own hostages and the killing of these people. Pretty sure that a lot of the other ones might have been accidents.
So many accidents.
Hard to believe.
I was like, good Lord. Like so much friendly fire too. They're just taking themselves down, shooting themselves down.
I'll tell you. I mean, the one thing I've been saying from the beginning is that they are definitely setting themselves up for plenty of self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah, we're watching a genocide and karma happen all at the same time. It's a very fascinating time to be alive. You know what I mean? And we have 2 old ghosts trying to be our presidents again. And I mean, Trump is just off the rails racist now. Like he's just going around just saying it. You know what I mean? Just being like, oh, these animals and these savages and these fucking. It's like, and when people are like, and then he's like, oh, I can't say that, but I stick by it. I don't think they like when you're double downing on like dehumanizing people.
He's gonna lose.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah,
I hope he fucking loses. God damn it! What a fucking shitbag.
Yeah,
he's gonna lose.
Everyone...
Oh wait, are we on the YouTubes? I did do it, right?
It says YouTube, but I'm worried about what I've said in the meantime.
We are on the YouTubes. We have been on the YouTubes for 80 seconds. So I don't think you've said anything too problematic in the last 80 seconds.
However, no, I've only texted it, I think.
Oh my
God. Keep an eye on that. Be sure to keep an eye on that.
Is it coming to me?
Hi, YouTube. It's Sunday. You're not on drugs. Well, you could be on drugs if you're our friends. But you're seeing things correctly. It's Sunday, and Casey and Tony are live here on YouTube doing the Gay Power half hour, not even some sort of new show. You guessed it. We didn't have time to do it this week. And also, Tony's getting a job.
Yeah,
and so things have had to change. There's not only one secretary playing a game anymore. Now we've got a phone secretary.
Let's just lay it out here because YouTube, we're friends. Basically, it's come down to I've waited since Casey got her new secretary job. We went from recording at like 6 p.m. to like 8 p.m. Actually, we were recording a little early.
We're doing the morning because I had a photo editing job.
Right. We were doing mornings for the longest time, YouTube. And then she gets a job and she's like, we can't do it till like 8. And I'm like, you know what? Fine. That's great.
Prime time.
And I get this. And I don't even know how long you've had the job. 7 years now at this point. So fucking long. Seems like it. And, then I get this new gig and I'm like, hey, we might have to record at 9. Casey's like, can't do it.
Yeah. I said I would do it, first of all.
9 o'clock is so late. 9 o'clock. So
late.
We are trying Sunday afternoons. That's right. We're a Sunday matinee now, baby. I think this is going to work, Case.
I think so, too. And like most Sunday matinees, I am bringing in my understudy for this show. I will see you guys next Thursday.
Oh, that means I'm just doing both parts. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen Waiting for Godot with one person? You're about to.
I see that you're looking at your watch, which means you're about to start the show, right?
Yeah, why?
Let me figure out what the beginning is. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, she doesn't even have an opener. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the thing when we're talking about our lives together. And, I know there are a lot of people out there who tell good old Casey how patient she is, how patient Casey is dealing with me.
I'm ready.
Do you have any idea how patient I am dealing?
No, you're patient from a time frame wise. I'm patient emotionally. Deeply
Do you know
Deep
that
implications.
maybe time-wise is an emotional effect on me?
I've learned over the years to do my best to respect that line, and I have gotten better at it.
I'm glad that was a question, so I could say no. Do you have the opener?
No. Yeah, sure.
All right, we're going to give you a little three.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gay Power Half Hour, the only gay podcast on the internet that's just like a total solar eclipse because we are happening everywhere, but most people in the world can't see us. With your co-hosts, Starboy Lunar Modulator Casey, and the burning sensation you get in your eyes when you look directly at the sun, Tony Soto, everybody.
Blinding beauty. Hello. Well, welcome back to GPHH, everybody. We are now a Sunday matinee. That's when we're recording. So I don't know when you listen to us. We haven't decided. The solar eclipse is going to blind a lot of people, Casey Lai.
Well, hopefully the person that it gets the most is Donald Trump, who will probably look directly into it yet again.
Yeah. But yeah, he didn't have them. Like he just did a quick peek up. Oh wait, he did put him on after he did it because he was probably like, that hurt a little bit.
Right.
So a lot is happening right now, Casey Lai. The world, it's getting apocalyptic, Queen.
Well, are you saying that's because of the, back for millennia, a solar eclipse, people saw it and they assumed something cataclysmic was going to happen. So
you know that I be on the TikToks. We might have talked about it a few times, and there's you get a lot of perspectives from that little app. You know what I mean? That little app. You
got to get the perspectives that are prescribed for you based on the algorithm, but sure, a lot of perspectives.
So do you all know the 2017 eclipse that we had? The one that like signified that Trump being president was the coming of the devil. Well, that went one way, right? And so now this one is going to go the other way. And it just so happens there's going to be an X right over the Midwest. Sorry, the Midwest. I'm sorry, but something's happening to you, apparently, to the internet. It's like saying goodbye, America.
Or maybe it's a bow. Like a bow that ties it like a present.
Yeah.
Or is it more like a
maybe there's treasure there. Maybe it's an X marks the spot situation. Look, I'm not.
What if it's Clinton, Illinois, that the direct X is on?
Listen, no one wants an apocalypse more than me. No one wants for what's it called when they fucking ascend? A rapture than me. You know what I mean? No one wants that more than me. So it can prove a whole bunch of Christians wrong because they're not going to fucking rapture.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
However, like this eclipse is coming and people are getting all in their head about it. There was just that fucking earthquake in New York City. It was like a 4 point something. A 4 point something is nothing to sneeze at. It would make the news here.
It's the second highest earthquake on the Richter scale they've ever had. The largest one was a 9.11. The second time I've made that joke today, friends. If you're just tuning in, I did that one earlier.
Delivered, yeah. The first way he did it was not well done. Is that the one you did on stage? You insensitive.
Yeah, I delivered it. Yeah. I delivered it by plane.
Did it bomb like the towers, or did it fucking
inside? It did.
Did people like it? Did people enjoy the joke?
It killed on the inside.
Shout out to New York. Listen, I'm not going to give you any flack about, and I'm not going to take away your experience with this 4 point something that you all experienced, because your city is not built for any kind of movement, like nothing. Like you're all built too high, and it's rickety and it's old. So.
Yeah, I mean, you could barely withstand planes running into your buildings. How about what is an 8.6?
Yeah. I know, but I'm going to tell you, y'all need to learn to not run out to the streets. Like, look, we might have to be reminded that when thunder happens here, that lightning also happens, because people do get struck by lightning with their umbrellas and whatnot on the beach. However, I thought it was just common knowledge not to run out in the goddamn streets when you have an earthquake, especially when you live on like a 6 or 7 floor walk up. You're gonna die in a stairwell.
Yeah, well, they haven't been taught. Although my question is, do you have an earthquake pack or kit?
Girl, every time we get even a little bit of a rumble and it makes the news, like my Brita's not even filled. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I mean. So like you don't know how you're going to react in the.
No, I listen, I have, and that's the thing too. That's why I'm not faulting these people in New York, because like I've lived here almost a decade, and I can maybe count on 2 hands how many earthquakes I felt, and like none of it was ever like, oh, I was never like, ugh.
I felt one. There was one in Santa Monica. I was in Santa Monica in the office, and it rumbled the office. It was the first time that in my life, because I've lived in California for 15 years, and I felt little tremors before. This was the first time that it was like the building shook. I'm a girl?
Yeah, you're a fucking girl.
In which way? Hysterical?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm not. No, I didn't get hysterical until after the fact. Then you don't even realize what it is and you think it's just a large truck, and then you realize it's an earthquake and it could have shook you to death. And being in Santa Monica, you have to think of the tsunamis.
This isn't me coming for women by any means. I'm just saying that if Casey was in those times, he would absolutely be prescribed a vibrator. You know what I mean? They would just be like,
shake me loose.
Just to tamper down that fucking voice alone. It's
I will take the vibrator and 1 chaise lounge, please. And then, put her in the insane asylum. She's cooked.
Shout out to Russell Connolly, who's just saying he finally caught the live stream. See, look, we have a fucking audience because we're doing it on a Sunday. And what else are you gonna do but watch 2 faggots yell at each other? So I'm just saying the world is and on top of that, let's not discount the fact that they just set up 6 red heifers to Israel because Israel's trying to start the apocalypse. They want to build that 3rd temple so bad. They're chomping at the bit.
Wait, is that real?
Yes, that's real. Like they are trying to they are trying to kickstart this apocalypse, and Christians are happy about it. They're like, ooh, that means all the Jews got to convert or die, and the fucking poor Muslims are like, well, God damn it, can we just get some bread? Have a little bit, we just live, for fuck's sake.
Convert or Die is, I will admit, the worst new reality show on Netflix.
But I'd watch. Do you know about the red heifer thing? Like, it has to be a specific. Like, South Park did a big old fucking thing about it in like the early aughts. They did an episode about it.
I don't specifically know about the red heifer scenario. If 6 red heifers makes an apocalypse or something like that.
Just so you know, they are looking to do a blood sacrifice. They fucking bought these red heifers from Texas.
Old red heifer, she ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Used to be.
Listen, Peter, if you are worth your salt, you'd be on this like crazy, because there's a lot of pretty red cows that are about to fucking get killed at the ripe young age of 3 or 6. I don't know. I don't read the fucking bullshit. However,
well, 1 million hens were just put to death here in America because of bird flu. So,
yeah. Oh my God. And bird flu was passed to a human for listen, it's over. So all you people who are like, I want to buy a house. I want to fucking do this. It's why just spend your money the way you want to spend your money. Have fun. Don't think that you need to do it either. I'm a renter for years. I'm going to tell you, they fix shit if you have a good landlord. I don't understand these people. It's like we are on borrowed time.
Yeah. Don't build a house, build a temple. A third attempt.
I mean, here's the thing. This is the thing. If they couldn't have got it in the 2nd try, why are we giving a 3rd one? This is where I draw my line. How dare you? Yeah, and let's talk about.
So you admit they built 2 prior temples, and I will say this was several thousand years ago. So maybe they had been there for a long time. Fight about it.
yeah, that doesn't make them any less murderers when they fucking target people who are trying to get fucking food aid to people. Not once.
Bad luck.
twice, but 3 times. Oh,
Thrice.
why do you ask? Why did the evil colonizing Zionists kill foreign food aid people? It was dark.
And their bag looked like a gun. Apparently, one of their bags of food looked like a gun. I'm not sure what type of food it was. Perhaps, I don't know, a bag of one banana. What looked like a gun? How'd you confuse it? How'd you confuse it? Was it a baguette? Was the baguette the issue? The baguette was what got them killed?
It's literally just giving, and it makes people, and it should be making people rethink this whole Hamas and the human shield things, because once they start killing white faces, oh, do you see that? Suddenly, do you know that there is an epidemic of black and brown women here in this state or in this country that are being abducted, killed, murdered, disappeared, and no one's talking about it? And 2 white bitches from Oklahoma end up fucking missing, and that makes news, and everyone wants to know where these white Oklahoma bitches. That's what it is giving over there. It's like, yeah, let's say Hamas uses everyone in human shield, because listen, if you are a brown man, you are fucking either Hamas or you're a human shield. And it's all fucking lies. It's all fucking bullshit. It's never been about that. They just want to annihilate that land so more colonizers can have beachfront property.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The Jared Kushner of it all too, saying that's really valuable land, very valuable land. Doesn't really help, nor does it that the defense minister says similar things. Yeah, I mean, they gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta stop killing people. Gotta go. And it is a bummer that it took. I mean, we'll see national outcry. We'll see what happens, but. Now or never, because it's close to genocide. I mean, it's close to annihilation at this point.
But I'm gonna give that. I don't know the gentleman's name, who is the guy who's in charge of the world.
Jose Andres.
Right. Yeah. I'm giving him his fucking flowers, because he's doing the press.
He's incredible
now, and he's saying all the right things that appease Zionists and Zionist sympathizers, for sure, being like, oh, Israel's right, so blah. But he's also saying it's like, you can want that, but you can also want Palestinian people to be alive. You know what I mean? You can do the same thing. And he's fucking getting interviewed by that fucking awful Martha Raddatz fucking Zionist sympathizing ABC Disney loving bitch. And it's like they're saying that your organization was intentionally targeted. Do you believe that? And his answer is eloquent, and I'm sitting there being like, I would be like, yeah, you fucking bitch. I do. I think I do.
Yeah. Well, this is the difference between your podcast and his giant worldwide organization doing its best to help people, because he can answer a question like that without saying, fuck you, bitch.
Well,
and it's helpful. And I'm not saying no. You're both needed in this world. You're both needed in this world.
Fuck you, bitch.
You're both needed in this world. I agree. You're a fuck you, bitch.
What is that movie?
Fuck you, bitch. My favorite movie.
No, what is that movie? Is it News Radio? It's like that guy has like that momentous breakdown where he's like,
it's new. It's broadcast news. Broadcast news.
Well, whatever it is, audience, Google it.
And I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
I mean, it's that situation where we have to have more of that, and it's like, I don't know. That was I hate that it happened, but I also hate that it takes white faces to motivate the world, because literally 30,000+ people have been annihilated from this world. Family lines have been annihilated from this world. Like legacies have been annihilated from this fucking world. Colleges and hospitals have been annihilated from this world, because we keep saying like tunnels. Like Israel didn't have a fucking time or a hand in building those tunnels, because they helped build Hamas, because they wanted to keep fucking West Bank separate from fucking Gaza. It's all, you know what? But let's move on.
I guess a happy Sunday.
Because what, I'm trying to be more measured, because here's the thing. I feel justified and validated in the past 6 months for everything I've said about what I've said. Like, because at this point, it is nasty. And they are treating us like we are in the 50s. That's how we're getting our news. Like we are only getting it from 3 channels. And it's like, bruh.
Well, that point, I'm with you on everything until it becomes about how like we don't have any access to information. Everyone has access to information. You got to look for it, and the problem with the looking for it is that you also need to have some sort of like understanding of what is like actual news. And I agree with you; you're not getting it from the channels, but also like nothing ever changes. And so if you want easy bullshit news, you're going to get easy bullshit news. If you want conspiracy theory, you can go and find those too. And if you want to find the real facts, actual facts.
Gaza,
yeah, no, I agree. And I believe you, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. You have the internet. But plenty of people have access to that,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And but we are being governed by people who act like we don't have that. Like you get fucking Kirby up there talking about his bullshit and he's still fucking spouting off the same lame ass crap. And it's like, bro, we know what's going on. We've seen 100+ journalists be murdered and decimated in Israel because they didn't want coverage from the inside, because they don't want us seeing emaciated children. That's the fucking thing. They don't want, as they keep saying, there's no famine. Oh, there's no starvation, because they don't want that, as we have fucking disgusting protesting Zionist colonizers chomping at the bit at every fucking gate, holding up fucking aid.
Well, this is the measured Tony that you just heard him proclaim that he was.
Measured. One state, give it back to the Palestinians, and then all the Zionists who can play nice can stay.
Yeah, I mean, well, let's not get into that because again, it goes back to
I stand by it. Just because
I want to know more about the solar eclipse and what we're supposed to do, prepare for it from a crystals standpoint, from an astrological standpoint. Tony, you just had Lisa Chanou on your show. Does she have any insights into how to clean your crystals on a solar eclipse?
I'm sure her insights are so measured. But here's what I'm saying to you, America. Take off those glasses. Look, it's fake news, baby. It's all fake news. They're telling you that if you look at the sun, you'll go blind. It's lies, baby. It's all fake news. Do what you want. Take them off and look the fuck up. And then let's bankrupt Jeff Bezos, because that's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be some fucking yokels in the fucking flyovers. Some mouth breather who loves his sister is gonna look up because they got fucking Amazon glasses, and it's gonna be like literally what you get when you get X-ray glasses. It's gonna be a blue and a red one.
Well, hopefully 3D. I saw it so big. Last thing I ever saw. Big ass eclipse. I got it right in my eye. The X marks the spot. It sure is, because the only thing I can see now is a big old X, which I'm happy about because I love Elon Musk and I love the letter X.
Do you know who is crushing it right now?
Elon Musk.
Can we talk about who's crushing it right now? I don't know. Did you? What's the Bill O'Reilly thing? So South Korean women are crushing her right now. And I'm going to say that that's probably a controversial stance because it could be, did you freeze again? Oh my God. Look at this. It's every time I am about to be, who knows? Even on a Sunday, she freezes. This is the third time she's leaving me. Sorry. Okay, well, since we're on a pause right now and we're waiting for Casey's computer to catch up, poor dear, you know what I mean? She cranks it. What is the Bill O'Reilly thing, Russell? It's just you and me now, and this other person. We got 2 people watching. Hello, hi on the YouTube. Don't touch. Casey just texted me. He says, "Don't talk about Bezos online, because that happens. Bezos just shut us down. Bezos shut us down." It was like I was talking too much, or maybe we said, "Look at the sun." Oh my God, what if it's false information? Well, obviously, YouTube, I'm kidding, or it's just your bad computer, Casey. Let me just text that back to him so we could do a fight. What's the Bill O'Reilly thing? Or you have a shitty computer. Shitty computer.
Hi.
Hi, where are you? I just texted you. You didn't show back up here on the YouTubes. Hi, you're back.
Hi, we're back. Now you have a shitty computer.
I don't think that's true.
But everything was going fine until you started spreading false information on YouTube.
So where was I? Where was
you? You were spreading false information. I don't want to even bring it up. It was false information on YouTube.
Well, no, this is for editing purpose, you son of a bitch. I wasn't.
You said that you should look directly into the sun during an eclipse.
Okay, great.
False information
great,
on YouTube.
Great.
You said.
I mean, obviously, it's misinformation. I'm not saying. I mean, but I'm saying that do not, in good faith, think that everything you buy off of Amazon is gonna be. And this is looking up into the sun. I feel like they're making too big of a deal about the fucking overpopulation of these small racist hick towns in Texas. And the great migration to the center of who gives a fuck just for this thing. And they're not talking about the real thing, which is you're gonna go blind.
I also think we had also moved on from that point. And what I had mentioned Elon Musk, and you said, you know who's blowing up?
Oh yeah, is that where you froze?
That's where we actually stopped. Yeah,
well, that's where I wanted to be. Thank you very much.
Well, let's get back to. I'm sorry, it's hard to always pinpoint exactly where you are and where you start because there can be miles apart sometimes.
How dare you? Let's move back to South Korea, where women are basically destroying the lifeline of their country.
Is that what you were talking about when we froze?
Yeah, they're kind of slaying it. You know what I mean?
They are 4Bs.
So look, here's the thing. Here's the 4B movement. Casey, do you know about this?
I do know about it.
Tell me what it is.
The 4B movement is like a feminist movement in South Korea. It was like a TikTok thing that started it. I wonder where Tony heard about it, guys.
Not from that. No.
Oh, really?
No, not from that. No. Literally. So I have.
You only watch disaster TikToks. That's why.
You know what? I want you to see. I want you to scroll through my TikTok so you can see.
Never.
And literally, like TikTok just told what I learned on TikTok recently was that you can delete your algorithm and start over. So I even did that. And here's what it just comes down to. The internet knows that I'm always going to take a brown person's word over a fucking pasty-faced Zionist colonizer.
Well, then how about you tell everyone what the 4B movement is?
So, do you know that South Korean men are like famously misogynistic? They are mean to beautiful Korean women. Hands down, are some of the most beautiful women in the world. You know what I mean?
I want to say I agree with everything that you're about to say in this, but also like I feel like I also feel like by not really knowing that they're some of the most misogynistic men in the world, like I just feel like this is
according to the movement. This is
I know, and I just want to qualify movement. Like with like people like Korean men that we know that isn't true. It's just one of those things. Do you know Korean culture? Right now? Do you know a Korean culture?
Are we talking about South Korea now or Koreans that you know here? Because that's not what we're doing.
No, agreed. I'm just saying that it's one of those things where you just because TikTok told you something is true, but I hear you.
AC, I don't think you do because you're trying to fucking move it back to Tony watches too much TikTok, and this is where it gets irritating.
That's not what I'm making it about. Hold on, let me clarify before you rant about what I just said. Let me clarify what I'm saying is like I heard you say something that I don't know enough about, and I don't know if you know enough about based on one news story that you read.
I know a 4-year protest movement of South
Korean and that's what I want to talk about.
Korean men because of their misogyny. Do you think that a group of women stop doing something for fucking no reason? Like I don't understand.
No, 100%.
I just don't understand where your pivot was coming from.
Because you said South Korean men are the most misogynistic men in the world, and I just wanted to qualify that.
Which is what this movement says. This movement says that. So, and that is why there is a movement of South Korean women who are literally stopping birth rate right now.
Yes.
Because it's been happening for 4 years. So do you know any other culture who's just stopping men right now?
No, and it's a movement that is well organized.
I feel like you were trying to think that like a South Korean who lives in LA.
No, it just sounds. It's one of those things where it's one of those things where I know, like, you didn't know what 4B stood for, and neither did I. So we had to look it up. So before we make full pronouncements like South Korean men are the most misogynistic men in the world, I just wanted to qualify that we don't know enough
what 4B meant because I don't know Korean. And it all stands for fucking all the things.
4 Korean words.
But what I do know is the reason why they're doing it. And it's because they are not appreciated, because the Korean men in South Korea, and I'm sorry if you're a South Korean American who might have your ego bruised, but if your ego is bruised, maybe you're a fucking misogynist. Because if you're not a fucking misogynist, then you wouldn't need this devil's advocate bullshit. All right, you wouldn't fucking.
No, my problem with it is because it's just one of those things, and this is where I do think TikTok is everything it turns into rage and generalizations about all South Korean men are misogynistic and the worst in the world.
The women have stopped.
I agree.
Fucking them.
Yeah.
What more proof do you need? I don't understand. You like, oh, I don't like these broad strokes, fucking blah, blah, blah. It's so crazy when I'm telling you there's a fucking movement.
I love the movement. I think the movement's good.
Major that it is stopping. Like, schools don't have kids in South Korea.
Yeah, but it's kind of like the thing. It is like the thing that's annoying to me. And now that we're talking about it, I am getting annoyed. Where it's like, you find out about this movement, and it means all South Korean men are misogynists, just like all people who believe in Israel are terrible Zionists. And this is my problem. This is my problem with the way the world works now.
You can't be a Zionist sympathizer.
Yeah, so I just think it's good now that you know about this movement that you will learn more about what's going on in South Korea.
I just want to be clear that if you are a Zionist sympathizer, you are a bad person.
I want to make sure
that is 100% clear on my part.
On your part, that's how you feel, and that is.
Part. And I think that a movement of 4 years where South Korean women who live in South Korea are stopping their interactions with men to such a great deal that it is cutting the birth rate of an entire fucking country. Like, that is big. And to be here and be like, I don't know. Okay, if you're not misogynistic South Korean, if you're not that, then don't get butthurt. Don't get butthurt.
Agreed. And also, and that shows the effect of how good of, and hopefully all of the misogynistic men who want their culture to continue will change their ways. And I do hope.
I guess we'll see.
I hope that's what happens.
I guess we'll see. Look,
that's what happens.
I'm like, look, they're gonna have to. They have a lot of makeup time. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So when you minimize it in a situation like that, it's like, look, that is to me proof positive that boycotts work. All right. So when you say that you can't buy Pop-Tarts because you love Pop-Tarts, these bitches don't act like these bitches don't love dick. Don't act like these bitches don't want it. They're just saying, no, I'm not doing it. And that's power. I won't minimize that. There's a misogyny problem in South Korea. All right. That's just true.
I believe that there is. That is one way to put it.
Yeah.
That I'll listen to.
But if you think I'm fucking mad at just fucking men in South Korea, let's move to gringos in Mexico. Get the fuck out. Gringos in Mexico.
Go home to your own country.
Go back to your own fucking country. Have you heard about this?
No.
Casey Lie. Have you heard about what is going on in what's it called? Mazatlan, I believe, is the town in Mexico. It's a beautiful little beach town where culturally, they are known for bandas playing music in the streets. You know what I mean? But then you have these white fucking retirees who came there while they were working, and they came there for a vacation, and they just fell in love with it. And they made so much money that they want to retire there now. But guess what these fucking white fuckers are doing? They are trying to shut down restaurants that have been open for decades in these
Seriously?
towns. Yep. Because it's too loud. And they're there doing their golden years and they want it quiet. Blah, blah. Well, bitch, move to fucking Arizona. So there has been
also don't move to Arizona, move to Florida.
There has been well, you can't live there anymore because no one will insure a house. But
that's where you should live, because if you move to Mexico and find it too loud, it turns out you don't like Mexicans. So don't move to Arizona either. Just move to Florida. That's where you belong.
Yeah, because Cubans you'll get along with. They're more on par.
They're quieter.
I believe. No,
that's a joke. Yeah.
But it's like, but there's protest. And bands are coming out and they're playing music in front of the fucking house that is fucking complaining and supporting the restaurants. And here's the thing. Like, you can't come here and you can't be in this country. And don't fucking tell me you didn't, you fucking white bastards.
Are you talking to me? I can't tell sometimes.
This is the point of you. It's not the you. Well, maybe, but I'm just saying, like, you can't live in this country for years and years and like clutch your pearls about border issues. Ooh, our border, we need a secure border, and then fucking take your old decrepit asses to another country that is more fun culturally because they have one, and be fucking complaining about.
Well, we don't know who these whites are who moved down there. I can't imagine the border crisis yelling people are the ones who moved to Mexico. I just want to be clear about that. I can admit they're dumb.
I mean, there's dumb a ton white of people down there. There's a ton.
No, I agree, but who knows? But I can't imagine the person who's like, keep them out of this country, and is the same person who moved down there. I don't know.
I don't know if that's true. Listen, what that looks like is they're trying to fucking gentrify a country. That's what that is. That is like, babe, like keep your fucking mayonnaise ass. Honey, then you're not rich enough. Move to, there's tons of jungle space and fucking like desert areas in Mexico. You could go and be quiet as fuck. Move there, you fucking losers.
We like the food. They don't have the same food in the.
And here's
did you call it jungle area?
And here's the thing: complain all you want about a mariachi coming into your fucking restaurant experience here in this country. Complain about that all you fucking want. Sure, like I get it. Don't go to Mexico and then be like, I don't know, they're awfully Mexican here, aren't they? Oh my god! Like, oh, what? Ooh, I didn't know that a trumpet could sound like that. It's usually symphonies. Fuck you.
Symphonies?
I don't know why.
You think I do a question? I love how you're complaining people. The same fucking people who are like, get out of my country and don't cross the border. Build a wall with enough soundproofing so I can hear my symphonies.
Listen, the same people that complain about shit like that are the same people mentally. All right?
Well, it just turns out all white people are bad. Right?
100%.
There we go. Finally.
Like literally. But listen, I feel like indigenous people and below color have been screaming that forever. It's just now, like, it's just like you're all just really too many people are watching, you know, like it's like
too many people are watching what?
White folks. Too many people are watching white folks now and seeing the ugliness of it. And it's hard to
Are there any good white people?
Pretty good.
You think you are pretty good?
Because my father's Mexican, so I have a little bit of, I got a little bit of spice there.
So that's it.
The spice. I think you're okay. I like I like you well and good. You know what? For the most part. And
that's about it.
Listen,
Fritz is good.
The only thing
Fritz and Alan.
Oh, 100%. Love them. Like, first of all, because they make you irritated too with their progressive thoughts. So, there's a few. but you have to earn it. You know what I mean? Like you have to work harder. It's like why I like to fuck short guys, because I like someone to work for it. You know what I mean? We have come to the end of our Sunday matinee of
Lively
hour, half hour. Can you believe it?
church,
Well, we went
gay
a little
church.
over. We went a little over. We went a little over.
You went a little over.
I feel like you were poking. I feel like you were poking. Casey, you little poker, tell people what you're up to and what you're doing.
I'm short, so I poke harder.
I mean,
I'm really good at poking.
Favorite.
I'm really good at poking. You can see me Wednesday at the Better Half Comedy Show. I believe Bar Bandini in Echo Park.
See, he's already booking fucking gigs on Wednesday. He doesn't care. He'll fucking like.
Why not Wednesdays now? And we also might not be able to do next week because I'm going to be in Rhode Island.
Oh, yeah, if you're out of town, like, it's fine.
And then that's it for now. Social media, Casey Ley on Instagram. I don't have a TikTok because I'm a white, oppressive person.
See, that's why I like you, because you can wear it sometimes.
Thank you.
Y'all. If you like me, can I have anything coming up? Oh my God, I'm reading the fucking kids this weekend.
Oh God, you're gonna get murdered.
Oh, I'm gonna be reading the kids in WeHo on Saturday. Oh, you know what? Listen, if you're gonna protest a drag queen story hour, it had better be Tony Soto, because I am not gonna fucking just fold over. All right, there will be a scene made. I guarantee you. So if you do not want a scene made, maybe do not protest that. That's why I'm not giving the details. Look at.
Well, that's the way that you both get on the news, is if both sides make a big scene. Then you're both guaranteed news on both of your channels.
That's right.
All of your channels.
What is this? Wait, what is Sunday? The 13th? I think it's the 13th. Wait.
Next Sunday or today?
Next Sunday.
Wait, it's the 14th.
Oh shit! I'm thinking it's next week. Wait. What?
Next Sunday is the 14th.
Next Sunday, the 14th. The next Box Stars at Precinct with me.
So you're not reading to kids. You're showing
on Saturday.
You're showing adult men off.
On Saturday, I'm reading. This is my life. On Saturday, I'm reading to children. On Sunday, I am hosting a go-go person competition, and that is why Christians want us dead. I am the Tony Soto Show on Instagram and TikTok, and if you want to see what I'm doing in drag, it is Tony Soto Productions on Instagram. Until next week or the week after, who knows? I am just here, and Casey's schedule runs my life. Goodbye.